Hello and welcome to another fabulous edition of Bad Moon Rising, the only script we play anymore, which is fine. I want to get better at hosting it so that I can teach it so that it runs in my blood, and then we'll move on to the better script, which is sects and violets. Today's background theme is a role that I can't even pronounce. Let's see if we can do this right. The Courtier. I don't know, I pronounce it wrong every time. Courtier. So, as you can see, I am an alcoholic, and I have all these awesome things. There's like a rift over here opening to the other dimension where you can see the boxes. But anyway, I am actually the Exorcist, which is a good role, which is phenomenal. I love being good roles. At least, well, yeah. So anyway, my role is weird. Each night, choose a player different than the last night. The demon, if chosen, learns who you are and doesn't wake up tonight. So, if I pick the demon, then we get a reprieve from death, which could either be because I picked them, or because we have a Zomboul, or there's a minstrel in play, or they picked the tea lady. So I don't actually learn. I'm not told that I picked the demon, and we just won't have a kill the next day. So Sarah could be the tea lady, and James could be the I don't know, the other tea lady. It's the only role I actually know. And because Sarah's the tea lady, then I'm executed or picked by the demon, and I don't die. So it doesn't confirm anything. But that's my role. The thing is that if I do pick the demon, then the demon learns who I am, and if there's no kill, and then the next night I die, that would pretty much confirm. So they maybe wouldn't want to pick me, but then, well, I don't know. It's a whole thing. So I need to print off my note thing, and we need to pick a name for the thing.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. Throughout the night, you all lived. Congratulations. I am very happy that everybody is alive, except for me. I was murdered and posted on top of a clock tower. Dead. Blood dripping down. Find my killer. We need him to be gone. Rid us of their evil.
You're confirming that the killer is a him.
No, that's what I always call things.
Things.
See, confirmed. Good.
Okay, so show of hands. Does anyone actually care that Chris is dead?
Meh.
No.
Okay, so we game over.
Hold on. There we go.
I do because somebody other than me did it, so that's upsetting.
Who in this group have you angered the most, Chris?
Breakout rooms are open for all your shenanigan needs.
I was told that I have to be mad about being the snake charmer, so I think we should kill Ross the Cerebrus.
But you have breakout rooms, so feel free to kill him later.
Is there madness in this game? There is not, correct?
He's literally double checking.
All right.
That's awesome.
It's like Russ has been executed and dies.
I heard my name.
I said you're full of misinformation and we've only just started.
Jamie, wait, Sarah, you want to talk?
Sure, I will chat with you. Your room or mine?
My room.
Should we chat at Yahoo?
Yes, we shall.
I'll come to you.
All right, Anton, how about you? You want to chat?
Yes.
So you're mad about being mad?
Yes, I'm insane. I'm insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. So,
Are you the demon?
I am not the demon, no. I think I've only played this one once, so I'm not really too sure the exact tactics, but I'm guessing it's still like we do like 3 for 3s or top half, bottom halves and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. That's old school. That's trouble brewing stuff.
How do we roll? How does this one work?
This one you do 5 for 5s.
I was the tinker the last time I played this game.
So-
Colton killed me because nobody else could make a decision on who to kill, so he killed me instead.
So
Brutal, basically.
there are two. Actually, that wasn't BMR. I don't think. I believe that was Chaos Theory. I could be wrong, but in BMR, so there's three scripts. There's Trouble Brewing, which is very like core, and then there's BMR, which is all about death and non-death, and then there is S&V, which is about just chaos and like lots of information and lots of wrong information. So this is the game about death. So most of the roles either kill people or make it so that people don't die. And then basically how you play is by figuring out who died and why. So it's very likely that somebody will have a role that can't die, and the first thing we'll do is we'll nominate them, and they won't die, and then we'll go to bed.
Okay. I just need to try and figure out who the demon is because there's 4 of them.
Sure, yes. So
Okay.
the demons, the Zomboul only kills if the town doesn't. So for instance, if we execute somebody and they don't die and then there's a kill, then potentially it's the Zomboul. But if we execute someone and there's not a kill, then it's possibly not a zombie, not a Zomboul. But possibly the Zomboul tried to kill somebody that was sitting next to the tea lady or the sailor. So just because there's not a death doesn't confirm. However, if there is a death, well, it more likely confirms one way or the other. But then there's also the assassin who can kill, like on the demon's night off. So if there's a Zomboul and an assassin, and we do kill somebody, the assassin might fire just to make it look like it's not a Zomboul.
Okay.
So the trick with the Zomboul is that you have to kill them. The first time you kill them, they don't die, but they'll just show up as dead. But they're not actually dead. And then basically we would need to kill them again, which everybody has elected to call double tapping. So it'll be very likely that people will die, and then we'll kill them again, which is very strange. It's not particularly helpful unless it happens to be the Zomboul and we happen to kill them again. However,
which one would be the worst demon to have?
well, the Poe is pretty bad. The Poe can skip a night and then kill 3 people the following night. So, like for instance, if we kill somebody and then the Poe kills somebody, we could go immediately down to 4.
That's savage. Wow. Okay.
And then there's the Puka. The Puka poisons. So, like, they would have acted already, and whoever they picked is poisoned. And then they'll pick somebody else tonight. And in the morning, the person they picked the first day will die, and the other person is now poisoned.
Oh, they can go in Trouble Brewing. The demon can't act on the first night, can he? There's no death normally the first night.
Well, the reason that they act, the reason that the Puka acts on night 1 is that they don't kill the person they pick.
Delayed death.
Yeah, so the person will die. It's just that they'll die when they would normally die, but they're poisoned a day early. And then there's the Shabaloth. The Shabaloth kills 2 people a night. However, sometimes the person the Shabaloth picks dies and then comes back to life the next day.
I guess that's up to the discretion of the storyteller.
Yes, and typically that happens 1 time a game, so as not to make it super confirmed, because there's also the professor who can bring somebody back to life. So if somebody comes back to life, it's not like, oh, I know that person is evil or whatever. Like for instance, like let's say the minion dies early, the Shabaloth can pick their minion, a dead player, and somebody else. The other person dies. We just think, oh, okay, it's a Puka, normal demon. And then the next day, the minion comes back to life, and we of course aren't told why. And then we're left to figure out that they came back to life because they're evil, and the Puka picked them, or the Shabaloth.
It's a little bit more to think about in this one in Trouble Brewing, it for sure.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing that's very important is the mastermind. Basically, if you kill the demon, and in the case of the Zomboul, like killing it the second time, then the game will continue. It doesn't end. And basically, if we don't kill that day, then the game ends. Or if we kill somebody, then the team that was executed, the other team wins. So if we thought the mastermind was in play, we'd need to kill an evil player again. So there, like if there was a Zomboul and the mastermind, potentially we'd need to kill the demon 3 times.
What if there's no execution on that last day?
If there's not an execution, then the game just ends the way that it always would have. But the point is, normally you say, we've killed Jason and the game continues. which you would say. However, if Jason was the demon and the mastermind was in play, we would either need to agree not to kill or to kill another person. Typically what would happen is if we kill Jason and the game continues, we'd assume he's not the demon, then we kill Ross. Oh, but it turns out Ross was a townsfolk, and so now evil wins.
So I suppose we better share some. We've only got 2 minutes left.
I don't care about Sharon. What do you care about Sharon? Are you good or bad? Did I just tell you about how everything works to the evil demon?
You told me stuff that I haven't been able to read it all yet, so.
No, what I'm saying is, did I just explain to the demon?
No.
You've...
Definitely. I'm definitely not the demon. That would suck in the first.
Dude, I'm so tired.
Tired. It's 25 to 2 in the morning for me.
No thanks, mate.
Maybe you should sip one of them drinks.
I'll have a drink.
What?
Cheers.
What should we share then?
I don't know.
Should we share? What's in there? What's that? A red blood or something?
Yeah, it's the blood of those who oppose me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you're good or not.
I'm good.
You just want to share straight up?
I'm not going to give my roll out straight away because I've done
Well,
that.
then I won't tell you nothing.
And both times I've given that to the demon. So
You piece of shit! I won't tell you nothing.
I did it to Ross the second time, and it was I shared with this first time. I can't remember, but yeah, twice I've done it, and it was a demon both times.
All right. Oh, that's fine. That's your prerogative. We got 20 seconds here. We'll just sit here and not say nothing.
I could give you 3.
Oh, that's fine. You can give me 3. I don't mind.
So I'm either the courtier, the professor, or the minstrel.
I didn't say I was giving you anything.
It's probably going to be too late anyway. But at least you got some information. You'll be able to figure out easier than I can because you played it more, so it's good.
No, I just had some cereal after my.
Oh, okay. You're just eating. You're eating.
I find that suspicious. Yeah.
What?
I do find that suspicious.
That I had cereal after my run.
I find it suspicious too. You should have had
yeah.
pasta.
Yeah, it's the completely incorrect time to be having cereal.
I don't think pasta would go well with milk.
No, there's no wrong time to eat cereal.
No, you put beer in your pasta.
That's strange.
Oh,
I said
Did we-
pasta now too. I mean, cereal's not that many calories.
Jason, I don't think anybody's being serious about anything that's been said. So
People
if
put
you're
salt in their clothes,
taking it
apparently.
personally, then that's on you.
Oh, Sarah, did we lose somebody?
No, yeah, who's just sleeping?
No, we're missing somebody.
We are
Really?
missing.
There should be
3, 6,
9.
7, 8.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
I'm
should be
not.
9.
oh, crap.
Yeah.
Ah!
Missing you.
Our storyteller was MIA.
Oh my goodness, what a storyteller!
All right. Let us open the nominations.
All right, before we begin, does anybody want a drink? I have 3 on the counter.
What are they?
I don't know. They
I
might
want
be
the- I
poisoned.
I want the red one.
All right, you can
I
have it.
want the red one. Okay,
You
I'll take
can't have it.
the
There's no
orange
roll-
one.
There's no roll called bartender, so
I'm the courtier. I'm not actually the courtier, but that's the theme of my background.
You know what? You're the people's courtier. You're Judge Wapner.
I'm also
Okay.
sinking. I'm
Okay,
I'm
come
like
on now.
the Wicked Witch of the West that got water on them and then they melted into the floor.
There's no witch in the script, is there?
No. Okay.
Gosh, I can't remember half the time.
No, me neither.
does anyone feel like dying, or does anyone feel like dying and coming back, or what do people feel like?
I do not feel like dying or dying and coming back. I feel like staying right where I am.
I feel like chicken tonight.
I do not want to die.
Any information that anybody wants to give out that would be helpful to the group?
I
There-
asked
there-
somebody
do
if
we-
they were the demon and they said no. That's all
okay,
I got.
that's okay.
Great.
Having reread the wiki while it was nighttime, it's a low information script. I'm not super well versed in it. So whatever information we could give out would be very important because it's not all that. It's not like we get a lot of it. So what little we
But
have, if you have it,
most-
share it.
Most of your information is going to come from the kills, unfortunately,
Yes. So that's
including
what I'm saying.
executions.
Does
Right.
anyone want to be executed that they won't die? That's the first step. That's the best information. That's the only information we get is how people die. So
Sailor, Tea Lady, Full, DA.
so there's multiple ways to not die. So you can feel comfortable being nominated.
I don't think my role would be a good one to die.
Me neither.
I'm not 100. I think I've only ever played this one other time, so I'm not 100% on the strategy of how we do this.
Yeah, and he was the demon that time, so we should probably kill him.
I was the tinker.
No,
I think
no, you were the demon. I remember. You claimed fool. Oh, no, dude, you're thinking of Chaos Theory. That was a different game. You claimed the fool, and you were sitting next to the fake tea lady, and you didn't die, and then you were the demon, and Candace got so upset because we didn't kill you again, and then you won.
Oh, I think I remember that actually.
All right. I nominate a Yahoo because he's not being helpful.
I am being helpful. I recalled a whole different game. I'll even send you the link.
Ross has nominated a Yahoo. Ross, state your case.
Well, for the completely nonsensical reason that I just stated. So,
Ross, you're evil.
And your defense there, Yahoo?
I don't think that I'm a good kill. I think that we should probably try playing this by not killing people, because that would suck. Jason's already voting to kill me, so what's it matter?
Is that all your defense?
Well, it sounds like I need to have more because people are already voting. But I don't have nothing.
Okay. Well, pertinent information, anyone? Otherwise, I will start the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Maybe somebody else wants to do the fourth or not.
Well, yeah, we need to get 3 to kill. Oh my goodness. What is you guys? This is so stupid.
I'm running on the theory that you're trying to bamboozle us with your lackadaisical attitude.
Dude, I'm exhausted. That's what my lackadaisical attitude means.
Yahoo, are you good?
4 is enough
Yes.
to put him on the chopping block?
So you're good townsfolk?
Yes.
I'm not 100% certain about that.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm good with this. I'm good with
If
this.
he's executed and doesn't die, it'll be good. If he's executed and dies,
That's not going to happen. I'm going to die, and then you're going to lose.
Mine
You
also
guys are-
prove that he's a lunatic.
but then if there's a zombie, we learn some stuff too because there won't be a kill at night, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with this.
You're a sacrifice we're willing to make.
I nominate James, the grooviest.
He's
All
the
right.
groviest.
A Yahoo nominates James. State your case.
James is okay with me dying. I'm okay with him dying. I'll be voting yes. There's no reason to kill me, so we might as well kill him. And of course, nobody will vote because you're all a bunch of jerks.
I'll vote with you as long as it doesn't tie.
All right. And James, state your defense.
It was nothing personal. We just need to make a kill. I think Yahoo is a better kill than I am.
Is that based on you being you and not me?
Probably.
Oh, okay, cool. It's something we can all agree on.
Oh,
All right.
I don't want to tie this.
Oh, well.
And
I'm
if
not
there's
voting.
any pertinent information, or I will
But now I'm
start
scared
the
of
countdown.
tying it.
You guys.
Scared of tying.
All right. Here comes the countdown.
All right, everybody up back there, up there. Come on,
No.
Sam.
No, that was
No, but then we'd have 3 chances to not tie it. Oh my goodness, you people.
Aren't you glad? I'm not
Aren't you
okay
glad
with
you
tying.
messaged me earlier, Steven? Aren't you glad?
2 is not enough. A Yahoo's still on
Yeah,
the chopping
it's
block.
wonderful.
I do want to note this also breaks the streak of Jason nominating me first each game of BMR.
Ooh.
I played
Impressive.
2 games in a row where
I'm
he
not
nominated me
nominating-
first.
I'm not nominating anyone. I'm okay.
All right. Streaks
I
are
just-
meant to be broken.
I was just joking that the last 2 games of BMR I played, he nominated me first.
Well, I could always call for Sam's Exile if we want.
No, it's too
That
late. It's
doesn't
already
help.
past the first.
That doesn't
All
help
right.
me.
That's I'm just saying.
If there's no more nominations, I'll give you 10 more seconds.
This is a mistake. Fix it, guys.
I feel pretty good about it.
Ross, I didn't nominate you because,
As long as we learn from it afterwards. It's
Yeah, we won't learn. You'll learn because I die.
Yes, but we'll learn if there's a zombie or a Poe.
No, you won't. You will never learn anything on the first kill.
All right.
That's
And with
not true.
Let's see. Let's see. A Yahoo has enough, and he has been executed and dies.
Hey,
Here's
That's
real
info.
happy.
That's info, right?
Yeah. There's info.
It is indeed info.
I have some info too.
And we will all
Ah.
Welp. That didn't last long. Oh well. I managed to kill an outsider. Come on! Oh, there are no outsiders. Oh well.
Chance number right now.
Yes.
That would
yes.
be pretty awesome.
I'm not stopping you from joining me.
All of the backgrounds changed. Now we're in tuxedos and canes. And... Anyway.
Yeah, what were they used to call it? Where like people would just meet at a certain place and start randomly dancing at a certain
Dance
time.
mob.
Flash mob, yeah.
Or flash mob, yeah.
Flash mob it on Zoom.
That would be cool.
So I prefer this than being told I'm not allowed to talk right now.
Right. But let me tell you who's not going to flash mob with us today. We found out that a Yahoo is not going to flash mob with us because he's already dead. Nobody died last night. And the game continues.
Yep.
Jamie?
Hello.
I'll go to
My
your
room.
room, Jason.
Okay. So what the hell does that mean then? No one died last night?
Yeah, so I'm going to
Is that-
explain to you.
Could that be the one that wants the 3 kills, 2 kills or whatever the next day, do you reckon?
Well, there's a lot of possibilities. I'm going to explain to you your roles since you didn't tell me what you were. If you were the courier, you... Yeah, I'll pronounce it differently every time. That word eludes me. Anyway, I'm here to be very drunk. If you were the courtier, then ideally you would pick the demon. So that role like literally says Zambul or Puka. So once you figure out what the demon is, you name the demon, and then for 3 days and 3 nights they're drunk, which essentially means that nobody would die at night for 3 nights. And that would confirm that you had picked the demon. So one of the reasons that there was no kill last night could have been that you were the courtier and you named the actual demon last night. Now, a caveat to that, well, I'm just going to go through the details. A caveat to that is that if you die as the courtier, then you stop poisoning. So 3 days and 3 nights until you die. The professor, if you're the professor, then you absolutely should have used your ability to bring me back to life. Because you bring somebody back to life, and it would verify both of us, because only a townsfolk would come back to life, which I am a townsfolk, and then it would validate that you are, in fact, the professor. So that would have been very good to do if you're the professor. If I'm not good, then you would learn that I'm either an outsider or a minion, and since I've told you flat out I'm not an outsider, it definitely would confirm that I am a townsfolk. Because I'm not going to tell you that I'm a townsfolk if I'm an outsider. Outsiders are working for the village. Third, the minstrel. If I was a minion and you're the minstrel, then everyone is drunk today, including the demon, and that could explain the no-kill also.
That's cool.
The other possibility is that it's a Zambul, and no-kill indicates that the town killed me, and so Zambul can't kill. Or the Poe could be charging, or the demon could have tried to kill one of the roles that can't die. However, nobody claimed to be one of those roles, so I'm thinking that those aren't in the game. Because normally if a tea lady was in the game, you would have nominated one of their neighbors.
Okay, cool. So, are you able to share anything about what you are yet? Or you...
I am a townsfolk. Are you the professor?
I'm not the professor.
So you're the minstrel? Or you're a liar?
I could be one of the other two.
You said you weren't the courtier.
No, I didn't.
You said you didn't use your ability.
Yeah, I haven't used my ability yet.
So if you are the Courtier, I would say that you should use it and pick Zomboul, because that's the most likely, and then there just won't be kills for a while. And I would also not tell anybody that either. And then you just won't have kills until you die.
Just need to figure out who the bad guy is, basically.
Well, it would be very helpful to verify that it is the Zomboul, and if you name the Zomboul and nobody dies until you die, like for instance, if you name Zomboul and we don't kill today, and then nobody dies, that would pretty much confirm that it's a Zomboul game.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
It's not necessarily a Zomboul game, but I would say that that's the most likely situation.
Cool. Okay. Well, we need to figure this out then. Really.
I will tell you my role, because why not? I'm dead anyway. If you're the professor, you can bring me back. If you're not, then whatever. I'm the Exorcist, which
Okay.
I am looking for the demon. Every day I get to pick somebody, and if they are the demon, then they are woken and told that the Exorcist saw them, and then they are told that I am the Exorcist, but they can't kill that night. So it would give us a reprieve, and furthermore, if the demon then immediately kills me, which they likely would, then I would be like, I was the Exorcist, I picked Sarah last night, and then I died.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
But again, with the amount of roles that don't die in this game, it's possible that, like, I didn't actually pick the Exorcist, or I didn't actually pick the demon. It's just that the demon didn't effectively kill last night. That's the thing, because it's a matter of figuring out who died and why they died.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know why you died. The town.
Yeah, the town turned against me.
Pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Like.
I told you my role. At this point, you might as well tell me your role.
I'm the Courtier. Cool. However you want to say it.
Well, I don't, because I always pronounce it differently.
Courtier.
So what are you thinking about calling Zomboul?
I haven't got a clue who it would be.
Well, that's the most likely. So it could be the Poe. If it's the Poe, then 3 people will die tomorrow night. Well, could, and that would be a disaster.
Yeah, I've got to choose a character. Oh, choose a character.
Okay. Yeah, you choose the character. That's why. Yeah, you need to pick.
I don't have to choose a person. I've got to choose a character.
The character. Yep.
And
that's why. Yeah, like Zomboul would be my choice. But if 3 people die tomorrow, then you'd be like, oh shit, I should have picked the Poe.
Yeah. Do you reckon Zomboul?
But I would say that it makes more sense to use it now rather than wait until there's 5 people left and like it's the last day. Like that doesn't make sense.
But you reckon the best choice would be Zomboul?
Or Poe, but pick the right one. Choose, but choose wisely.
I'll flip a coin.
Okay.
All right, everybody's here, and nominations are open.
I nominate.
I open. Anyway,
Do you though?
does anyone go in for this turn on suspicions or no?
I have some info. The town sucks.
I have part of the grimoire not filled out yet, so
Me too.
I'm suspicious of those people.
Yeah, we know, and don't worry, it's the same people that we're talking about nominating anyway. So
I have an idea as to what I need to do, sort of, but that doesn't involve anything right now.
Okay.
So I have a question for the town. What demon do you think we have?
we don't know.
I know you don't know, but take a guess.
Did you wake up last
Any
night?
of them?
A dead Zomboul.
Either a Zomboul. Yeah, why don't we just double tap the Yahoo? We can decide
That would
See,
be fine.
I don't think. Oh, anyway, I'm still stuck on the minstrel theory, but
Well, unless you're claiming minstrel, Ross, don't get stuck on the minstrel theory because no one else is claiming that.
I'm sticking.
It doesn't matter.
To.
If you're the minstrel, the minion's dead, you might as well claim it and say I'm the minstrel.
Yeah,
So-
Ross, if you're the
Because
minstrel,
it's
come
only
out.
1 minion.
There's literally 1 minion, so you might as well claim
So,
minstrel. If you're the minstrel.
I'm the minstrel. As you know, I didn't have to be so blatant about it. I thought I was being pretty clever. So what I'm saying is that if he was the minion, then it negates the demon power.
That is correct.
Alright. So in that case, I nominate Jamie.
Right.
See how it goes, Jamie? It sucks.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, they
No, I
think
don't
that
know
I'm the
why.
demon, and
Jason
because I was killed and we were
No.
talking, that it's you.
Jason,
No, he,
go ahead and
he's
start your
definitely
take.
on that theory. Yeah.
Well, I have
So,
some
Ross,
pertinent information when we get there.
if Ross is claiming minstrel and Stephen died and nothing happened, either we assume that that's because of the minstrel. I mean, it could still be Zombo or other things, but let's just assume minstrel right now until Jamie, because Jamie and Yahoo talked for 2 straight days.
Yeah.
We actually have info now.
Okay. I'm not.
I,
For the record, it's entirely
Alright.
possible, but I am not buying those two talking as the only reason we should be killing them, Jamie. I don't think it's a solid enough reason.
Yahoo and I spent a whole day talking one time, and
Nope.
we
He
were
was-
not demons.
He was basically explaining strategy and tactics of how we play this game because I've only ever played it once. So
Hold on. Let Jamie. Let's hear your defense now.
yeah, literally that's what me and you talked about both days is pretty much how the roles work, depending on what happens. And we shared some role information, but other than that, it's mainly game talk, like tactics, strategy, however.
All right. Pertinent information at Yahoo.
So I would like to say, what kind of a absolute stupid evil team would spend 2 days straight talking? That doesn't even make sense. Like, if you seriously think that's what happened, go ahead and vote for him.
I don't think you should though.
Oh, I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
if
If
you
not-
do, you're.
If not, if we don't, Ross, I'm being honest, I'm gonna have Gruber Sarah nominate you then because you're used
Yeah,
to power.
I'm actually
Well,
really
you know, and I
suspect
knew
of
that was
Ross.
coming too, which is why no one wants to speak. But
So
Yeah.
we'd rather kill
I-
Jamie.
no.
All right.
We'd rather kill Jamie.
Well,
then
before
why
we
don't we
talk-
kill you?
So because I speak up to Jamie's
I'll
defense,
throw
you
it
have
up
to
on
kill
it.
Ross.
Alright,
Like, that
I'm
makes
gonna
so much
start
sense.
the countdown here.
I don't think we should kill Ross.
Why don't
Here
you
comes the
double tap me?
countdown for
We'll get
Jamie.
that out of the way.
And then we will discuss Ross further or whatever else you want to discuss.
Okay.
Could you, Sam?
I don't know.
I'm being very liberal with my votes since I'm like,
Sam, be a libertarian.
no.
I don't think that matters.
That's a hard no.
Let's legalize
3
marijuana.
is not enough. Jamie
Oh,
is
that-
safe
oh,
today.
never.
Is there any more nominations?
That's a whole other side of the conversation.
I'm gonna nominate Ross, and yeah.
Wow.
All right. James nominates Ross. State your case.
I think it's unlikely he's actually the minstrel. I'm not going to explain too much why, other than too much info actually is tying out for people to have been drunk last night, or a Yahoo was good, so the minstrel didn't go off. But I'm a little suspect of his minstrel claim. And if he is the minstrel, I don't think it's that helpful in a smaller game anyway.
All right. And Ross, your defense.
Well, I am the minstrel, so however you guys feel with it. Personally, I don't think it's a good idea to be killing off good players or good characters right off the bat like that. But whatever you want.
All right. Any pertinent information? No. Okay. We will.
I think
start the
Ross is
vote.
good.
I do too.
Oh,
But
there we
Sarah,
go.
We'll learn if it was the minstrel who did it, or we'll learn if it's a zombie. We'll learn more.
Or
if someone died.
there'll be no kill, and
Well,
we'll
you'll
think,
have
well, maybe there was
4.
a different minstrel.
All you need is 4, so I don't need
Yeah,
to
that's what
vote.
we have.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was to push it to 4, I might have considered it. But
That's good. We've killed 2 of the 7 good players.
All right.
Eight-
4 is
8 good
enough.
players.
Ross is
Yeah,
on the chopping
whatever.
block. If there
I
is
think Ross is good.
Yeah. So
any
other
more
than
nominations,
so other than the fact that
2
I
out of
spoke
5
up,
as well.
other than the fact that I spoke up, is there any other solid reason to kill me off other than actually spoke?
It's not just because you spoke. It was because your claim. I'm struggling with whether your claim is good, because
Or-
I believe
or-
Yahoo was evil. So
Okay. So
See,
It's-
I don't know.
Do you believe based on some info or you just feeling like this?
I'm
no,
gonna
there's
Because
Here's info.
I'm gonna
if
rename.
if he was the minion,
A, then by default, I can't.
What do you?
yeah, if
Yeah,
he's
I
the
don't think a
minion,
Yahoo
then
was
everyone
bad
should be
either.
drunk. So then he's
starting
not.
the countdown.
Yeah, so the answer is obvious that he's not. If nobody else is
Well,
drunk and
nominate
feels
someone.
they're drunk.
No, shit.
Sarah, you gonna
I-
nominate?
Yeah, sure. I nominate
Anton.
I
Okay.
don't know because I don't think Ross is bad.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's
Sarah
okay.
nominates Anton. State your case.
Because based with what my social read on Ross, which is normally good, not always, and the information, solid information that I have, which makes me think this information on the townsfolk that we weren't drunk, which makes me think that if he is the minstrel, then a Yahoo was good as well, because otherwise some of the information would have been bad.
Or Yahoo's
Yeah.
zombie.
And
Or yeah, that's possible as well, I guess. He's not a minion. Okay, let's go there. I don't think
Okay.
a Yahoo is a minion.
Yeah, nominate me.
Oh,
Let's double tap me.
good.
Anton, your defense?
Well, in case I only
That's what I should
heard
have done.
why Ross is good, but I didn't hear a single word why I'm
I-
bad. So I'm not sure why
I don't have a
how to
reason.
defend.
I should
Oh
have
yeah, if you
nominated
have no
a
reason,
Yahoo
that's
to
totally
kill
fine.
again.
I have no defense.
That was a beginner's mistake. I'm sorry.
No, you're
'Cause I
fine.
don't
I just
have
I
anything
just
against you.
not gonna like defend against no case because
No,
like
it's
there's no way to find a loophole in logic if there is no logic. So
no.
Well, Anton,
I
it was
should have
enough to kill me,
nominated
so maybe
Yahoo
you'll regret
to
this.
double kill you. That's what
Alright.
I should have done.
Ayako, I didn't vote for
That's
you
a
by the
rookie
way
mistake.
because
fine.
I said
Then we can be
I
friends.
said I'm not voting when there's not enough like.
Anton,
Okay.
don't worry, we're not going to get 5 votes anyway.
All right,
so
and pertinent
you're fine.
information? None?
If
All
not
right.
him, then we double tap a Yahoo.
Yep.
But he
I think
seems
that's a better idea.
he seems to want us to do that.
Well,
We're
I'd
not
rather
gonna
do that than kill
we're
a
not
person
gonna
I
get-
think is good.
No, we don't
I
want
agree.
we don't want to double tap a Yahoo. Sarah. we
All
don't.
right, and we will start the countdown.
There's other ways to figure
Or we
out
could kill
whether
Jason,
Yahoo's
because
a
Jason's
zombie or
been
not.
caught up
Yeah.
in all sorts
I don't
of
know
logical.
what the solution is. I just don't like this solution.
Sarah, I think there's
Let's
other
just say
ways to
that.
check. I think there's other ways to tell if Yahoo's a zombie or not.
There's plenty of ways. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
killing
you need
Jason would be
just
a one
to
way.
ask,
'cause then-
Ayako, are you humble?
Well,
I
0
guess I
votes
don't
is
have
not
the
enough.
solution to the puzzle. I just
There any
don't
more
like this
nominations?
solution. I don't like it.
Solution's fine.
Well,
It-
I'm gonna
it's-
nominate. I'm
it's
gonna
risky.
go for. I'm gonna go for the double tap on a Yahoo. Nominate
Alright.
a Yahoo for the Zombo kill. Hopefully to get a tie so that we can keep me on as the good.
A tie doesn't do anything. A tie
Tie.
doesn't
I don't know about it.
anything.
Yeah, it does.
I can get 5 and a tie doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it does. It prevents
Alright.
Ross, the good player, from dying.
Or get the 5 and kill him a second time.
All right,
I'm looking at
and a Yahoo, your defense?
Oh, if I'm double tapped, then you'll know that I'm not the Zomboul, so it's a phenomenal idea. Better than killing Ross, the good minstrel. Like, let the demon kill him.
All right,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Please.
We would
Here we
also
go.
learn if there's a Zomboul if we don't kill and there's a kill tonight.
and
Or
here,
Please?
we
Well-
learn other info by killing Ross, which is better info than.
Nope, it's not better
Zomboul.
info. That's
I
an
think it's
opinion.
bad.
It's killing off
Well,
a good
how
player.
do we know
so-
if there's a Zombo if we double tap you and there's a kill
We
tonight? I mean,
don't learn there's a Zombo if we double
Yeah.
tap a Yahoo, which is why.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anton,
Why
pull
is
your
that?
vote.
Explain
Pull
it
your
to
vote then,
me.
Anton. So Sarah,
all right,
if we double tap a Yahoo and there's a kill, it could be all sorts of things. It could be a Poe. It could be all of them. It doesn't.
Yeah, and the
split
same is
Okay.
true if we kill Ross.
No.
Yes.
If we kill a new player, then someone dies, and if there's no
Have you
kill, then
not
we know
watched
it's
this
a
game?
Zombo.
At the end of the game, we're like, oh my goodness, I knew nothing.
Yeah, we need to
So-
kill good.
All right.
We need to
Kill a
kill.
live player in order to
Yeah.
figure out more because
Yeah,
there was
okay.
no kill.
Well, it's working out
More
really well.
pertinent
Somebody should
information.
kill Jason and we'll learn a lot.
all right. I
don't
will start the
like it.
countdown.
I still don't like it.
No.
I like it. I don't like killing Ross. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah. So this tells me that evil is puppeting and controlling the game is what it tells me.
People's not puppeting the
I
game.
just that's what I've learned from this information. Because yeah, let's kill the good guy.
Hey, I could have voted
This
to
is
prevent it.
pretty standard BMR moves, though.
Yeah.
All right,
Standard doesn't mean standard
Three is
doesn't
not
mean
enough.
optimal.
Hey, evil normally puppets the game.
Yeah.
Granted, you can only take me with a grain of salt because I literally don't know this script.
all right,
But I just feel in my soul that it's a bad idea.
and we'll start the countdown unless there's
Well, the fact that you
nominations.
have a soul is a plus side.
No redheads have ate
All right,
mine yet.
drop down to 2, Chris.
I heard they
They're not
eat
going
them
to
for
change it.
breakfast.
Thank you.
We'll look.
I have a new goal in this game. It's to get the most votes for myself in any game ever.
All right, and with that,
What's
Ross
the new record?
is
What's the
put on
current
I don't
the block. He is executed but does not die.
Oh wow! I wonder why that happened.
Pacifist.
Oh
Is there
my
a paci-
goodness.
so there's got to be
Any
a
any
pacifist.
pacifist claims?
Oh my
No, I
goodness.
haven't heard it yet.
Man,
Good night.
this is a
good
weird
night, everybody.
thing.
So, Ross claimed to be the minstrel. Jamie did not claim to be the tea lady. So there is either a pacifist in the game, or Ross is evil. If Ross is evil, we need to kill him again tomorrow. That makes a lot more sense. I'm definitely down for that.
All right. Everyone has returned. And here we go. So last night, we heard some more screams. And this time, those screams came from James. And James. No, I'm just kidding. And Sarah have both died in the night.
Ross, you want to talk very quick?
I will open up our break rooms.
Give me a
Jamie.
second here. Let me figure out what's going on.
Hello.
Sarah, let's
Do you
talk.
want to talk?
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Said,
Yo,
Did you use your ability?
I did.
What'd you name?
I named the Zombo.
And then 2 people died.
2 people died, so I'm guessing each night choose 2 players, they died. So could that mean it's a Shabaloth?
It could be the Shabaloth or the Poe.
The Poe, each night choose a player, they die. It's the last choice. Choose 3, yeah, but 3 players would have died if it was a Poe.
Yeah, but so Ross died and he didn't die. So potentially they could have targeted Ross again, or another player that didn't die. Why did he not kill on the first night?
So it can't be.
Are you evil?
I'm not. The Shabaloth doesn't go the first night. It says each night with a star. So that
No,
means
but there was a night that there would have been a kill. So I was killed the first day, and then the first night, not the 0th night, the first night, there was no kill in the morning, which there should have been a kill. So if it was the Shabaloth, it would seem that there should have been 2. So I am leaning towards it being the Poe.
Okay. Okay.
And they were charging, and they killed somebody else that didn't die.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
though.
I can't do anything else there. That's
Or, well, so it could have been the Zombo. Potentially Sarah or James is the grandmother.
me. Okay.
The grandmother dies when somebody else dies. I'm gonna go talk to Sarah if you don't mind.
Yeah. Do it, man. Do it.
Just the 2 of us.
Somebody in the background.
It's
Yeah.
not true.
And Chris, the sucky storyteller.
Oh,
I appear to have
Anything
become
you care to
muted.
share, Chris?
Yahoo's going to be happy to know mistakes happen.
Did you make a mistake?
Yep.
Did you accidentally kill a person that was not supposed to die?
No.
You were supposed to bring me back from the dead, weren't you?
I don't know. I'm going to have to leave it the way it is.
That's fine.
I don't think I can.
You should make it known that there was a mistake, though.
Yeah, I will.
Well, we might as well just talk the whole day, because, it's not like we get anything else done.
Say again.
So we may as well just talk the whole day, because it's not like we get anything else done. Oh, there's someone.
You guys really talk for a 3rd turn in a row.
Yeah, we're very good together.
Do you find that suspicious, Jason?
Of course he does.
We're suspicious.
Why would we do that to you about that? That's just not happening, is it?
Anybody else want to talk? Because I do have to leave soon.
Sure, let's talk, Sam.
All right. Go to your.
What good information do you have for me?
I am the pacifist, and I think that is why Ross didn't die. Or, yeah. 'Cause he was
I do
executed but didn't
believe that
die.
Ross was good. He could have been DA'd also. That's the stupid thing. But my social
Yeah.
read was that he was good.
I just wanted to, kill somebody, and he seemed like the best because it's a BMR.
Have you learned anything about anything?
Unfortunately, no, because I thought people would want to come talk to me, and nobody has. So since I'm getting ready to leave, I'm trying to get some private conversations in.
Okay. Well, if you have nothing to share, I'll tell you that
Well, I'm a use pacifist, which means
not
I'm not
used.
useful.
Technically, you could have an effect a second
Well,
time, but not
true.
normally.
That is exceedingly rare. Well,
Sure.
should be rare. It
Yeah,
could
I agree.
happen. But anyway, that's about all I got. So
Cool. Well, I'm glad that we got this chat in. Thanks.
no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Sarah,
devil's
I would like to
advocate-
talk
That's
to
why I
you.
was wondering how could that have happened?
Yes,
We're back
Stephen, I
to-
want
My
to
room,
talk
second
to
from
you.
the top.
Jamie,
So, you seem to believe me.
I do, and I wanted. Well, I believe that you're not a minion.
I am not a minion.
Yes. So I've been sent to get a social read off of you to see if I think you're the demon. So convince me.
Well, we don't really have time for all that.
I know.
Do
It's
you
fine.
know if either you or James was the grandmother?
No, as far as I know, I've not heard of a grandmother.
All right. Well, it just seems very odd to me that the Chevaloth wouldn't have killed on day 1 and then killed on day 2. So I'm assuming it's the Poe that they were charging, and then they killed somebody that couldn't die.
I don't think you should assume that.
Why?
Because let's just say one of the kills last night may not have been due to the
The
demon.
Tinker? Are you the Tinker? No.
No.
Well, what do you think? Oh, was there gossip maybe or something like that?
That line, yes. A line of that. Not the gossip.
Well, why are we hiding the information? We're literally at 4.
I don't know. You're okay. So I'm trying to decide whether I believe you or not. But
Well,
let's-
here's the deal. We're at 4, so we're gonna go to bed,
Okay.
and then we're gonna wake up, and it's the last day.
So here's the thing. There is a role in this game that is the townsfolk that if they don't know what they're talking about, they die.
If they don't know what they're talking about, the gossip,
No.
the Moonchild.
Townsfolk. Oh my God, the gambler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Mhm.
What's it matter? Oh my goodness.
No, I told you. I said, no, not me.
So
I'm not the
James.
gambler. Yep. Yes. And what the
Well,
fuck? I think I do trust you.
It's not that
So,
big of a deal,
here's
because
the
here's the
deal.
deal: is he's gonna share the information publicly tomorrow anyway.
I'm about to give you mine. Shut up for 2 seconds.
Okay.
So
Wow,
I
nice.
am the chambermaid. I'm the chambermaid, or I was until I died. So night 0, I checked Ross and James and got a 0. Okay. So I was 75% sure, as long as I wasn't anything dumb, like drunk or whatever, that
Sure.
they were good, because only part of the demons actually wake up. Night 2, I checked Jason and James, because I used James as a gambler, he wakes up every night and got a 1, except for night 0. So he doesn't wake up night 0. So my information was good day 1 and day 2. So that's why I thought Ross was the minstrel and you weren't a minion, because if my information would have been bad on.
Yep.
Right. So
Makes sense.
but that was my best suspicion. Not suspicion.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the best suspicion is
We
what.
have to
what
exile
happened.
Sam before anything else, if that's what Sam just.
Well, I'm
He's
literally
ex-
leaving.
He's
Hold on.
exiling himself.
Yeah, so I can save you all a vote.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I just
before
wanted
we
that
do that,
information
If
out there
that's the
before I
case,
left.
we have to exile you.
before we do anything, I need to talk to Sam in a storyteller capacity.
Oh, okay.
Can you go to room 9, please?
Sure can.
Everybody else, stay here, please.
Was one of you grandmother?
Let go.
I don't know what just happened there.
I mean, 2 people die. If one of them is grandmother, that makes some sense to me
No,
at
we
least.
know what's happening. Don't worry.
We'll explain it to you
Oh.
tomorrow
We
Yeah.
can explain
after
it all.
we've lost.
We've got 90% of the puzzle solved. We'll explain it all in a second.
All
That
right.
means that we're
I'm happy
definitely
that I
gonna
only
lose.
spoke to Ross the entire game.
We don't
Yahoo,
know what's Ross
Yahoo, are
doing.
you gonna are you gonna come out with what your role was?
Only if you promise to bring me back to life.
Yes, I promise to bring you back to life.
All right, well then I will.
I should have
But
asked
first you
that
need to bring back to
question,
life
and I
yourself.
didn't.
Could you pick me as the Shabaloth? Maybe I'll come back to life.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
just
Please hold.
so we don't
My
have his,
internet's going.
Amy's saying what he's saying. Well, let's wait for Chris to come back and then we'll discuss.
Yes, please hold. I gotta switch to my hotspot.
One moment, please.
Yeah, my internet's going down. I gotta switch my hotspot. Give me a second.
Boy,
It
your
sounded-
internet goes down real slow. Mine's like, boom.
It's slow and then it'll die. So
Well, that's nice because mine.
I like the warning is nice.
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't get no warning. Or when Jamie, he comes back and he's like all sweaty, and it's like, what were you doing? Oh, I went to the drugstore to get more internet. That makes sense.
Just in my local petrol station.
That's
Well,
bizarre.
Yeah,
That's
you do
bizarre to
realize
me.
that nobody else here goes to the
That's
gas station to buy internet.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
found
a
that out
UK
last
thing. Definitely a UK thing.
Let's see
I'm
if
guessing
that
so.
works.
I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that was a possibility until
Yeah,
you mentioned it, Jamie.
he's like,
anyone-
I had to load my key up with internet. I was
Did anyone
almost out.
hear about any outsiders?
My
who
internet's
died?
paid monthly.
Yeah, I have not heard an outsider claim. Period. Anybody else?
I haven't
I'm
either.
trying to find the reasons why 2 people died.
We'll
That is
explain
known.
it,
It will
Anton.
come out publicly.
It'll come out publicly. It'll come out. Don't worry. We most of us who have talked to James understand why. So it'll come out.
So for those of us who haven't, if we okay,
It's going to come out
Ross,
publicly.
I literally told you what James was.
okay, I got you.
I literally
I-
told you in our chat. Did I not tell you?
I heard you. I don't
So-
know why. I don't know why you're so animated.
So do we think
All
there's
right.
a DA in play here?
No, I do not.
No.
No.
And with that, I have ripped apart Sam. He is dismembered and not coming back.
Aw.
I would
My
also
neighbors
like to
just
note
got further
that
apart.
At some point over the last couple of days, there was a mistake made by the storyteller, but you're not going to find out until the end of the game.
Oh, he's kidding.
One mistake. That's all you get.
Uh,
Kidding. Okay.
Introduce a fable in game.
And
Well, now, the puzzle that I thought we had 90% solved, I have no idea now.
that's fine. We'll just go with it.
Anyway, at this point in the game, with 4 people left, we might as well go around the table and explain everything that we know. I'm going to start with Jamie. Jamie's claiming Courtier claims to pick Zomball. Therefore, his Courtier ability didn't work because if he picked Zomball, there wouldn't have been 2 kills on James and Sarah. So therefore, his Courtier ability didn't work. He's useless. Sorry, Jamie.
He's not useless.
Yeah, you gotta
He
stop using
ruled
that
out
word.
the Zomboul.
Okay.
That's mean.
You're
He claimed that he needs to survive for 3 days. Not true. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, sure.
He could still be evil and just lie.
Yeah,
about
that
Zomball.
is true too. And
Anyway, Ross, Minstrel, whether or not it went off in a Yahoo, by the way, we believe it didn't go off in a Yahoo, and here's why, and I'll explain why as we get to it. So Ross, Minstrel, did not actually kill a minion. Anton, no idea. Are you going to claim at this point, Anton?
Probably no idea because you didn't speak to me.
We're
I only
going
spoke
around
to
in a
Ross
circle.
the entire game and Sam.
Okay, we're telling the whole puzzle. Are you going to claim or are you going to be the mystery blank?
I'm a tea lady.
Tea lady. So you're the tea lady.
Oh, that would explain things.
So you're the tea lady.
That doesn't explain things to me at least.
No, it's fine. You're the tea lady. Great. Me, I'm the pacifist. That's why Ross survived. I don't care what Sam's claiming, whether he's good or bad. I'm the pacifist. James is the gambler who gambled me turn 1 as pacifist, which is why there was also no death. So James is confirming as pacifist. He
Yep.
then gambled Do you want to say the second gamble? It doesn't matter.
No. I made a
He
bad
gambled
gamble.
He gambled someone as one of the 4 demons and died. That's
Yep.
why James died.
Yep.
Sarah is
If
the
you want to
chambermaid.
disclosure information, then you probably want to disclosure all the information.
We're exposing it all. What's the difference? We're at the
Oh,
final 4. We're
No, I
exposing it
would
all.
like to know who James gambled on. I mean, I claimed my role publicly because we were going to
He
everybody.
gambled on someone as a demon and gambled the wrong demon. It doesn't matter. He died.
Right.
That's why
you're not meant to know that piece of
Why
information.
why
Anton.
can't you expose this information?
Well, because it
It's
might
meaningless.
it might give the demon a place to hide.
It's
So,
meaningless. Yes.
It's
There's no
it's
reason
not
to.
meaningless. Let's not say those
my
words.
information about Tea Lady was meaningless as well, I guess.
No, it's not meaningless. Your
I regret
cheating
that
is very
I
false.
shared it.
But
Okay.
hold on though, Anton. My role, we've come public on it, and that explains why I died. So that's no different. Me saying I'm the gambler is no different than you saying you're the tea lady. I don't have to give up every tidbit of
gambled
information
wrong.
I have.
He gambled wrong. He gambled wrong. We know this.
Well, for the record, it's absurd to say that it's meaningless. I'm not saying it needs to be shared, but it's so absurd to just decide that it's
He
meaningless.
gambled a random person as a
Yeah,
random.
I get
demon.
it. I get it.
Died.
It's not going to be shared, but to say it's meaningless, that's silly.
We don't need to. We don't.
Yeah,
the point
I
is-
don't need to know, but I don't. I
We're getting off
adamantly
track, man.
don't want to be told that it
Not-
doesn't matter.
Not useful.
Anyway,
Not
the
helping.
point was, regardless if it's meaningless or not, the point is James doesn't want to share which person he picked because he doesn't want to talk about his suspicions, which is why we're not
Okay.
talking about it.
Beating
All right.
a dead horse.
Now,
Moving on.
now Sarah's the chambermaid. She picked Ross and James on night 0, got a 0. Ross is the minstrel, James is the gambler, and neither one woke up. She picked me and James on night 1. James is the gambler, he woke up. I'm the pacifist, I didn't wake up. So Sarah's info is true on both days. Steven, you want to tell your role and what you did, what you didn't
No,
do?
it's meaningless. You killed me on day 1.
Yeah, I
and
agree,
and
it's meaningless.
apparently there's things that are meaningless, so
Okay.
that's one. You don't need to know it.
Then Steven could be the zombie still.
Yeah,
So
I'm the
we double
Zombo. I
tap-
wanted you to double tap me the whole time.
I don't think he's evil. Just
Are you
putting that
sure?
out there.
Well, if James gambled on a Yahoo, then it's not meaningless.
No, I did not gamble on a Yahoo.
He didn't gamble on a Yahoo. And he gambled Poe anyway, so it doesn't matter. He gambled Poe, which was the wrong demon, so it doesn't matter at this point.
Well,
Hmm.
it could be Poe. It's just that we did the wrong
So-
Poe.
so
Can someone explain why James gambled random person on random demon? Because as a
It
gambler,
wasn't.
probably
No. It wasn't random. I picked a person that I had suspicion on. I just picked the wrong damn demon. I made a bad choice. I should have picked Puka, and I didn't.
because
It's
from
not
my perspective,
Puka.
it looks like
It's not
it might be a Zambul who just
Or Shabaloth.
It's not a Shabaloth.
It's not a. First of all, it's not. James is not the zombie and didn't self-kill himself.
how do you know
Because-
that he's not a Zambul?
Because then, how did Sarah die? Explain how Sarah died if James is the zombie and self-killed.
If there is assassin in play and Zambul or whatever demon in play, then it can be 2 kills.
Okay, so explain who's what then.
Because-
in this
because-
world. In this
What I'm
world,
saying is that
explain the world.
is that's a very weird move to gamble someone on specific demon when you're a gambler, because you basically have very small chance to be alive afterward.
So explain to me. How about this? You want to prove yourself a tea lady? Let's go Ross again. Let's
No,
go Ross again. He won't die.
No.
What do you
No.
know?
that's so dumb.
What's so dumb about it? No one will die.
We're
If it's
on
Ross,
4.
he will
If
die.
you're
Jason, I
evil,
ask you a different question. I didn't ask you about myself. I asked you about how do you
We
know
have to
that
decide
James.
who we're nominating and why.
we're not
Let's say
nominating.
we're
We're on
nominating-
4.
Yes, we are. You could still kill and not kill. If there's a tea lady, we can kill and not kill.
Yeah,
We double
you
tap
could kill and
someone.
not kill, but you could kill and kill and then
Okay,
lose.
If not, we're gonna double tap you, Steven, because
That's fine. That's phenomenal.
I know. That's
Well-
bad. I don't like that.
I don't know
Sarah,
why.
do you understand BMR enough that there's Zombol probably?
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand
Understand
well
what it
enough to know
means.
not to kill on 4. Because here's the thing:
It's not
if
killing.
it could be, Ross could be a minion.
He's not a minion. I pacifisted him. He's
Yeah.
not a minion.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
don't
could-
think
he
Ross
could-
is a minion.
No.
I
if
don't-
if you guys could kill me 3 times, please, so I can get out of this.
I'm not.
All right, guys.
Oh my God.
Let's
Ross
have
is
any
not a minion.
nominations, or we can go to bed.
I would
We're
like
not
to go to
going
bed.
without at least having someone die and not die.
Yeah,
The
kill
question is, What do
me.
we want to do?
Fine,
I
put
only have
somebody
meaning
up.
left.
Okay, go ahead and nominate Ross. I hope we lose.
We
No.
won't lose.
Yeah, we might, and then it would
We
be
won't.
phenomenal because you would be on record saying we won't, and then we do.
If Anton's the tea lady, we won't lose.
Yeah, but what if he's
Then
not?
we'll lose.
What if he's the
No,
demon?
that's not true.
I
That's
nominate
not.
Ross. I nominate
That's not
Ross.
What if
true
he's not?
Okay,
because
we
No.
have a nomination.
He won't die. If Anton's the tea lady and I'm the pacifist,
Okay.
I
Ross
don't.
is the mid-
No.
Sarah,
he's
Sarah,
not.
okay, so
Sarah, he
listen,
won't
listen,
die.
Sarah,
No,
Sarah,
I-
listen, here's the thing. He made the nomination. You don't have to vote for it. He's not our
I won't.
boss. You don't have to vote for it.
All right, now let's
I'm
hear
not going
Jason's accusation here quickly.
If Ross is the minstrel, if Anton's the tea lady, and if I'm the pacifist, Ross won't die. He'll be executed.
Yeah,
and
if-
he
and
won't
there are
die.
no bad players
And
in
we're
this
fine,
game.
and then we go to Devil's Four
If
still.
if literally
Fucking
every
hell,
person is
yes,
telling
my
the
turn to
truth,
vote.
then we'll win.
All right, let's everybody take a deep breath. Take it, just relax, because I got 5 people talking at once. It's hard to hear everybody, so let's take a deep breath. And when we're ready, let's finish hearing what Jason has to say if he has any more, and then we will go to Ross's defense. So now you may unmute yourself if you have stuff to
I'm
say.
expecting Ross not to die here. This will tell us a lot of information. It will confirm Anton, and then we will know more. We have to learn more by death or not death. Sarah, you understand he won't die, and we'll still be at 4. If he dies, then we're screwed, and it doesn't matter anyway. So
Okay.
who do you think is bad then that we should kill?
Okay,
We gotta
just-
kill someone.
Well, hold on.
Just do the vote,
let's
please.
hear about let's hear about Ross's defense here, quick, before we move on.
Okay. So, I get what's being said. We know that I've said that I'm the minstrel. You trust me with it or not? We believe that Anton is the tea lady. We can confirm that by what a person on either side dying. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. So vote how you please.
And if Anton's the zombie after all, Sarah, it's fine. We can kill him, and then we kill him again, and it's still fine. We still have enough time left in the game to, if Ross dies, we can kill Anton twice. Because if Ross dies, there'll be a death of the day, and the zombie doesn't kill, so we're fine either way. There's plenty of reasons why we're fine. I know you don't understand the script, but we're fine.
All right.
Anton,
Hold
at
on.
least get 2 votes. So Anton, put your second vote since you're the tea lady. We'll at least get 2, and we can discuss more.
All
2
right,
votes
now
isn't asking for everyone to vote.
Okay, but we're
2
not
votes.
let's
discussing
hear what
anything, though.
Anton has to say, because it looks like he's got pertinent information.
Yeah, I
and then
got
we're gonna
important
start the
info.
countdown.
In this game, 2 people are evil, and probably at least one of them alive right now. That means that if either Ross, me, or Jason is evil, the lady thing will not work. For this reason, I'm not gonna vote for
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
no one. I only can confirm. I mean,
Then we're
I
killing
can
Anton. Then we're
vote.
killing Anton. Then we're
That's
killing
my
Anton.
important
If you're not gonna
information.
vote, we're gonna kill you,
All right.
Anton.
I can vote for any dead player.
Anton, if you don't
only.
vote, we're killing you. You have no
That's
other
fine.
choice.
Jason,
That's
okay,
fine. Go for
I
it.
have
Hold on.
I have
Hey,
pertinent
let's calm
information.
down, everybody. All right, let's hear what Yahoo has to say.
That is that I don't want everyone to be railroaded and told that they must do what they must do. You have made your
Dude,
strong
anyone can
case.
do anything. No
Okay,
one's
Jason,
voting. No one's
Jason,
voting
why
for
are you
anything.
taking
on,
over my
Jason.
pertinent information time?
Yep, let's hear
The
Yahoo
only reason that I would vote is because I think that Ross is good, and then we would lose. And I have decided that I'm not going to go with that way. And I would like you not to tell every single person how to vote, or we're going to vote against you. And I'm done with my pertinent
If
information.
Anton doesn't
All right.
believe he's a tea lady and doesn't believe that we're both good at this point,
I don't believe
And-
you are good at this
Oh,
point.
but
That's
hold
why I
on,
don't
I
want
do
to
not
kill
believe I'm
Ross.
good. I'm the
Anton,
pacifist. I
let's
literally
let him
protected
finish
Ross.
this. All right. So, Anton, did you have one more thing to say? And then I'm starting the countdown. No?
Then
Okay.
nominate me
Here we go.
next. And I'm willing to die and not die.
No,
I would rather do that.
don't.
I'm
I'd
fine with
actually.
that.
I'm not voting on this, but I do believe we should vote on Anton. I think we should nominate and get Anton out.
That makes the least sense.
Yeah,
I-
because by the way, James killed
Nothing makes
himself
sense to
this
me,
night,
Stephen.
and
Nothing
I
makes
still don't
sense.
have answer
What
for
makes
this
sense?
question.
What makes sense?
All right.
Stephen? Since nothing makes
Going
sense.
to bed
That's
on
not
4.
enough,
That makes
Ross.
sense.
You don't go to
nominate
bed, you
James.
still kill someone.
I'm already
All
dead.
right.
That's fine.
Fine. I nominate Anton.
I nominated
All right.
James
You're
the second
dead,
before.
No, you're
Sarah.
dead. You can't nominate
They're gonna
anybody.
try and double tap.
By the way,
me.
that's a good point. Reminder to James, Sarah, and Yahoo, you are all dead.
Oh shit.
So do not use your dead votes.
Yeah. So
I don't care. Nominate me. I won't die
nominated
either.
James.
It's fine.
You nominated
Okay.
James.
What?
he's
James
trying to
is
doubt. He
not.
thinks
Oh my god. Okay, so
it's
so
Anton.
It's Anton. If you
Anton.
nominated
Yes,
James, it's
it
Anton.
is.
All right. Now, Anton, state your case. Please let him talk, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. I already explained my point. James, as gambler, claimed to be choosing somebody, and he don't say who, and he said that he choose some demon. So I think that as a gambler, I would never choose somebody and assign some demon for it, because the chances to be alive after this action is pretty much 0. And now he claiming me to be an evil, because if you're saying that I'm a tea lady and Ross not gonna die and Jason not gonna die, then who are these two evil persons? I believe that James is probably a Zambul and Jason is the minion.
I'm not.
Okay.
Anton,
So-
there's a whole different worldview that we're trying to talk about. Literally, the worldview is
Hold
kill
on,
me,
Jason.
and then I won't die, and then we can
Nobody
confirm me.
answered my question why
Jason?
James would gamble on somebody as a demon.
All right. Now, anybody else talk?
When we don't even know who the demon
gonna
is. I mean,
mute you.
what the demon roles is.
All right. Hold on. James, please state your defense.
So I'm validated good. I mean, I validated Jason, so Jason's not evil. I'm very highly confident that Sarah is good, and actually I'm highly confident that Ross is good, which is why I nominated him, because I was hoping that he wouldn't die due to the pacifist that I knew was in play. So I was down to two people. It's Anton or Jamie that are the demon. I picked Anton last night, and I picked him as the Poe, which was the dumbest thing ever. I should have picked one of the other. Either the Puka or the Zambul. And I was hoping that there was some other information we might have gotten that would have potentially cleared Yahoo as not being the Zambul. So I mean, I wouldn't vote for this. This doesn't make a ton of sense. We really should go after Anton.
Okay. Is there any pertinent information that would like to come up? Okay, Anton.
James never spoke to me. I have no idea why he picked me as a demon, because basically I don't think like really why he did. So for me it sounds like a
Pertinent
meaningless
information on that is that my
Oh,
board is filled out except for two people, and it's
Okay.
you and Jamie. So one of you is the demon, I think.
Okay. Is there any other pertinent information, or I'm starting the countdown? All right. I'm going to take that as a no. Here to go.
Wow.
There's your evil team.
Yep. Well, that's what I have marked as the evil team. I think we should kill Jamie, because if it is the Zambul, he said that
Alright.
he.
Courtier is on board, exactly.
James is on the
Ross, it's
block.
up to you.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
up to you,
I can't.
Ross.
Can anybody nominate?
Ross can.
Ross, I think you
Ross.
should
Ross
nominate
is-
Jamie,
Ross
because
and Jamie can both nominate at this point.
I think that
Okay.
he's evil, and I think that it is the Zambul, and I think Anton's the Zambul, and he won't be able to kill, and so we'll be able to go on 3.
All right, so I'll nominate Jamie then.
And Ross is nominating Jamie. State your case, Ross.
Yahoo just did.
I don't want to hear from Eliyahu. I want to hear from you.
I wasn't paying attention, so I just nominated Jamie. So
That's fine. No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
I suspect
defense
Jamie
for
might
Jamie?
be the DA, but
if he's the
Oh,
if he's the minion, then my power will go off, and then. So.
okay. And Jamie, state your case.
either way, it works for me.
So we need 3
No
votes.
case?
I have
Okay.
no
Two.
idea what everyone's
It's
thinking.
gonna be
We
me,
need 2
Ross, and
votes.
dead.
Two,
Me,
two,
Ross, and
two
dead.
votes we already have, so we need 3 to overcome that.
We need one dead. We need
Yeah,
one
I'll
dead.
do it.
All right.
Okay,
Fine.
you got it.
And I will start the nominate or start the countdown.
This confirms I hate BMR with a passion of 1,000 fiery suns.
I love BMR.
Whoa,
it's
why-
so
why?
fun.
And
We're having
Ross
a
has
good
just
time.
died magically.
Yeah.
in the-
See,
during
I
the
like
day.
I
This is
like
unacceptable.
SNV. I like
Ah.
the orbital station one. This one is highly frustrating.
Why? You could
It
That
can
is
be.
3 on Jamie. Is there any other nominations? I believe Jamie's the only one that can nominate. And we'll go for 10 seconds.
I have pertinent information, which is that Jamie was evil once, and he got away from me, and you ain't doing it again.
Yeah.
And I think one of them's a DA, because I don't think we would have had an assassin kill. There's no Godfather, because I don't believe there's any.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
could
Jamie
be
could
a
be the DA.
mastermind. It could be a mastermind as well.
That is true.
Could
Let's get
be.
rid of the
Alright.
mastermind.
And with that, Jamie has been executed.
Oh, he's the
and
demon.
he does die.
Okay.
He had
You-
the bluff rolls. He's the demon.
And the night continues. Game continues.
And the game continues.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to our break rooms.
Okay.
I need a break.
Yes, take your breaks while you're in your rooms for.
All right, so I have the Grimoire filled out. James died. I believe the only way James could have died is if he was the gambler, which ironically makes him confirmed to me, because I find the fact that it was the Shabaloth very inconsistent. Possibly the Poe with Rossi, Anton, and Jason. There's literally two people that the Poe could have picked. But if it was the Poe, who was the Poe? Jamie? The game would have ended. My goodness. It's so confusing. Oh my goodness. There's so much to work through. We're having the night. So obviously it's the Zombo when we wake up and there's those three people are not good. It is the Zomboul. So Sarah died. What day did we not kill? You killed me. And then Ross, but Ross did not die. And that night, Sarah and James died. And then Ross, James, and Jamie. Jamie died. So, oh, here we are.
I should have one more. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Just wanted to remind everybody to not start talking over each other today. I do not want to have to use the mute button too much, but there was a lot of people all over the place, and we're going to try and be a little more organized. That is all. I will also say that the people who died last night are, in fact, nobody. So I'll open up the break rooms.
I mean,
I don't think we even need to go to him, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, we're
I
in
have
the
a
last
rules
three.
question.
If Steven wants to actually talk about his role, great. If not, great.
Does anybody want to use a break room? Because we're in the last three. So I don't plan on you opening it.
Three.
otherwise.
Chris, I have a rules question for you, but I want to ask him publicly.
Okay.
So,
That's okay.
Sam claimed to be a pacifist, and my question is it possible that both pacifist and traveler pacifist are in play?
If I allowed Sam to pick his own role, then yes, it is possible.
Well, if...
However, I am not going to say if I let him or if I picked it myself.
as much as he talked to you, Anton, I'm not convinced Sam wasn't evil, that he knew that there was a pacifist already in play and was bluffing it to throw
I
suspicion
talked
on
to
the
him
real
one
pacifist.
time, by the way. I talked to Ross 1 or 2 times, and I talked to Sam 1 time. This is the entire whisper I have in the game.
How would Sam know that there's a
what are you
pacifist?
thinking, Anton?
Sorry?
He could have. Sorry.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that James is Zambul and Jason is more maybe a minion, or Jamie is a minion. Well, the way how Jason reacts on things, I think that Jason is a minion, but I believe we have to double tap James anyway, because for me, this gamble thing make no sense.
So then you nominate first and nominate to double tap James.
I
I'm
nominate
okay with
James,
that.
but the nominations are not open yet. But
Chris, you
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
open
sorry.
nominations?
I will open nominations now if nobody wants to use the break rooms.
How do I look at the voting
So-
record?
hit
Let us
V.
open nominations. Hit V.
Ah, here we go.
Okay, so James, are you saying that you verified Jason as the pacifist?
Yes, I did. I
Wait,
gambled
Anton,
him
did you
on
nominate
night
James?
one.
You're gonna
well, maybe
nominate
James just wants Jason's trust.
Are you going to nominate James?
I nominate James.
All right.
Okay.
Anton nominates James. And make your accusation. Oh, I think you already did,
My
but if you have more to
accusation
say, go ahead.
is that as a gambler, I would never gamble any demon on anyone because it's almost 100% to die, which basically James claimed to happen.
All right. And James, your defense?
It's a lower player count game. We were getting well into it. It was worth the risk to gamble the demon. I just chose poorly because I picked the right person. I just picked the wrong demon.
I don't see how Mighty Lady claim is worse than James Gamble claim.
Okay.
I do have pertinent information, which is
Ross, we're voting on this?
Hold on.
I don't
Hold
know.
on. Let a Yahoo talk
Don't,
first.
don't, Ross, we're dead if you do.
Don't talk yet.
my pertinent information is that I don't know why James would be the demon. He died on a day when 2 people died. That doesn't even make sense, because if he's the demon that 2 people die,
Because
then
of assassin.
well, I'm speaking, so thank you.
Yep.
If James is claiming that he died to the gambler, the only other possibility is that he's the Shabaloth or the Poe, in which case he killed himself and the game is now over. So I don't understand why we're like, that doesn't even make sense.
Pertinent info,
May I explain the sense?
Oh,
Wait,
let's hear his rebuttal, and then we'll go to Jason. Hold on, Jason.
rebuttal.
Go ahead, Anton.
So the two people died because one is a demon kill and second is assassin kill. And according to Night Order, assassin goes after the demon. So that makes total sense for me.
All right.
Pertinent info, not the assassin. Other pertinent info. Stephen, the reason I got Anton to nominate first is because if his other teammate votes with him, then we know we need 3 votes on him.
Well, that already
Or else me and
happened. It was
Ross
Anton and James, and I'm just trying to convince Ross
No,
not to
but
vote.
this turn, Anton is now voting. So now, if whoever is Anton's partner doesn't vote with him now, then only me and Ross have to vote on Anton, which is why I wanted Anton to nominate first. That's the only reason.
No, I'm fine with all of that. My point is that I wanted to make sure that nobody that is good accidentally voted on this, because it doesn't make sense to vote on this if you're good.
Vote. You're going to vote,
Okay.
Ross?
He
All
was
right.
voting. I don't need you to explain to me how to
oh.
play. We're just as confused
All
as
right,
each
hold
other.
on. All right. Any more pertinent information, or I will continue the countdown. Sarah, you look like you were about to say something, but maybe you're not.
Constipation.
I have an idea, but I don't know because I don't know the script well enough.
So Sarah, the whole point is when me and Ross kill Anton in a few seconds here, the game won't end because there'll be a dead zombie and we have to kill the zombie the next time.
Yep.
Okay, so we will have another shot at it.
We will have
It won't be
another
another shot.
yes.
If we kill him and the game doesn't end, then yeah, we will have to kill him again. Or possibly Jamie was the zombie.
Right.
Let's just
I am starting the countdown.
You say that Jamie was a minion. If Jamie is a minion, then my ability will not work as a zombie. That means that if you kill me at night, even if I zombie, the game will over right now. It will not over the next day.
Okay. Let us do the countdown now.
I will say that if the Zombul and the assassin could work together and both die and have the claim of the gambler, that would be pretty genius.
All right, that is 1 vote. It is not enough to put James on the chopping block. Do we have any more nominations?
Jason nominates Anton.
All right. State your case, Jason.
So at this point, I believe Anton and Jamie are a pair. The only thing that makes sense in any world at this point, it's a zombie for sure. It's the only thing that makes sense. So me and Ross have to kill him so we don't waste any ghost votes. Other than that, then we got to figure it out next turn.
All right. Is there any more? Let's hear to Anton's defense.
I already said everything I wanted to say. I'm fine dying.
Okay.
I mean, the game will be over, but whatever.
All right. And pertinent info? Anybody?
Well, Jamie said that he gambled Zombul, which it's pretty obvious it's a Zombul at this point. So he's definitely
if
not
it was
legit.
obvious as a Zombul, why James
because he made a mistake.
Different
He's already told you that.
Yes, you guys
well,
have
it's very
clearly
convenient.
called out
Yes,
that
it's very convenient to say that you made a mistake.
You've clearly called out that I'm bad at being the gambler.
No, actually you aren't,
All
because
right.
you verified that you and Sarah and Jason are all good. So you did a phenomenal job.
right.
No, he didn't verify it because it might be assassin kill and the demon kill.
Well, verified
All right,
in VMR,
we're
which
going
is
off
pretty
track
much
here,
crappy
guys.
verified.
For at least this moment. So you can talk about that in a minute.
Has a minute happened yet?
Not yet.
And I'm convinced I picked the right person. I just did a horrid job at picking the
I disagree. I think
demon.
you did fine.
Yeah, it's a rough call. Like that's not an easy role to do.
Anton is on the block with 2 votes.
I'm not nominating anybody, so.
All right.
Okay.
And 5 seconds.
Well, nobody else can nominate, right?
Right.
I don't care.
We're good.
In case he changes his
I
mind.
think Ross could.
He's He's such a strict rules lawyer.
That's right. Don't make me send you to the prison.
Gonna get his.
All right. And with that, let me switch to the other thing here. Boop, 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 boop. And with that, Anton has been executed and dies. And the game continues.
Yep.
Zomboul has been verified. Or mastermind. For the record, I'm very aware that it's the Zomboul, but just for clarity's sake, I believe it is possible that we did kill the demon and Ross is the mastermind. That is the possibility. However, even if that was the case, killing Anton, the demon, would still win. And actually, for that matter, possibly Ross or Jason. Well, it can't be Jason, according to James. It's very confusing. There's so many circles it could be in. It's actually not out of the realm of possibility that James is the Zomboul and killed himself. No, but see, then Sarah had to have died for some reason. Oh, the assassin. So, James, the assassin, killed... No. Jamie, the assassin, killed... Actually, Anton. That would be phenomenal. And then they argue with each other. Anton, the assassin, killed Sarah, and James, the Zomboul, killed himself. Yep, that would be amazing. And then he claims that he's the gambler, and that, yeah, oh my goodness, that would be phenomenal. That would be as good as the time the person came out as the lunatic when they were, I don't even remember, but we got it wrong. I would also like to clear up that I was wrong when I flipped out on Jason about killing Ross, because it is a Zomboul, and it turns out it's okay to kill on 4 when it's a Zomboul. Because otherwise you let the Zomboul do the killing. However, I do think that we were better off killing Jamie, and if there is a minstrel in a Zomboul game, we'll just point out that that is utterly useless, because the minstrel makes everyone drunk when a minion dies, and if anybody dies, the Zomboul can't kill. So basically, you're just drunking good abilities, which technically hurts everything, but whatever. It's all of the downside with none of the upside.
All right. And last night, we heard the shrieks and squeals of one of the most prolific players we have. No one. The end.
I have a question first before we do nominations. Steven,
Yeah, I have an answer for the nation.
I have a question.
All right,
Steven,
go ahead with your question.
can you at least give me your role so I can fill out the grimoire? That's all I'm asking.
So I
Exorcist.
did the same thing. I put grandmother.
Were you the grandmother?
Exorcist.
Oh, Exorcist. Okay.
He's
Yay.
trolling you, Jason.
I'm not trolling you.
All right,
So,
Anton, make your case that you want to make.
I'm not
or
making
say
case.
what-
I'm just trying to
Oh.
explain the things that Jason claims that Jamie is a minion, Ross is a minstrel, and I'm a Zomboul. But if Ross is a minstrel and we executed Jamie, who is the minion, previous day, that means that my Zomboul's ability today will not work. And the game is continued, which means that I'm not a Zomboul or Jamie is not a minion.
That's
It's
not
not-
correct.
That's
That's
not
actually not
correct.
correct.
Because if someone's executed during day, Zomboul doesn't kill regardless of minstrel or not minstrel.
But that
Then
would
you're-
mean that Ross
No,
is
I mean-
lying as the minstrel.
No, Ross is
My-
lying. Why
the
is Ross
thing
lying?
of Zomboul of
Me and
not-
Ross are good. Me and Ross are good. There's no,
No, no,
there's
no.
doubt.
Well, no,
I
there is something to what he's saying.
Zomboul's ability.
Listen to
The
him.
first time you die, you leave but register as dead. If there is a minstrel in play and minion was executed, my ability is not working anyway if I'm Zomboul.
No,
What?
no,
Listen.
so Anton, the way that works is you're still alive. You don't have an ability keeping you alive. You're still alive.
Listen,
So being drunk doesn't cause
what
you to
I'm-
suddenly.
can I explain it? Because he actually is right. If James was the minion and Ross was the minstrel, then Anton the Zomboul, according to our theory, would have been drunk, which means that if we killed him, he would have just straight died, and the game would be
Thank
over.
you.
No,
On the turn he died. I agree. I'm talking about. He was saying that when Jamie died. Wait, never mind.
Next day until dusk, and I was executed before the dusk.
Yeah, we
So
killed
I
Jamie, and then
already
the
lose
very
my
next day we
ability
killed Anton.
if Jamie was a minion, and if Ross is
Oh,
minstrel.
well, now it's 100%.
Oh, so-
It's 100%. We have to kill Jamie now.
Yeah,
That's
then it's
minstrel.
Jamie.
I
You
love
just gave
how
the
everyone
answer.
thinks I'm wrong, but then it all
Why-
flips, and we're probably wrong. That's probably James.
Jason, you say that I'm and Jamie work together. If I was a Zambul, why would I say all of this?
There is a good point to that. At one point I thought it was Jason, but I will point out that if it is the Zambul, that it can't be a living player at this point, because if it was, the game would be over. So obviously one of the dead players was the Zambul, or the Mastermind is in play. And maybe Jason's the Mastermind.
Well, I have some suspicions, but I guess I should repeat it third time.
Except I'm not evil, so your whole theory about me being the assassin doesn't work anymore because I'm not evil.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not,
that is only verified to you, just
Well-
so you know.
Obviously, Ross and Jason are not a demon, so
Well,
we
it
don't
does-
have to
does go
kill
along with
any of
James.
them.
I don't know. Why if it is James and Anton, would Anton have brought to our attention that it couldn't possibly be him, so that we kill Jamie and win? That doesn't make sense.
unless that's his play to confuse us.
Well, maybe Ross. I don't know. Is Ross the mastermind?
I think Ross is good. I think the pacifist.
Good.
How
Yeah.
how is he confirmed? How?
Because he
Really saved him. I'm the
Yep,
pacifist.
you're right.
Yep.
Oh,
And
I know. I have a new theory.
gambled Jason as
I
the
have a new theory.
pacifist.
Sam was the devil's advocate.
And saved Ross.
Yes.
And so Ross is the
Mhm.
minion.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Shouldn't execute Ross or Jason because they obviously are not a demon. Because if one of them was a demon, the game would be already over.
Well, one of the dead people. Well, but Ross could be the mastermind.
Okay, can we come back to reality? So
If Ross the mastermind, that
Well,
means that
the
I'm
problem-
the demon.
The problem, Ross, is that I don't think it can be Anton, because I believe if Ross was telling the truth and he's the minstrel and Jamie was the courier, that I believe that we would have just won.
Yeah.
So
So-
I don't know where reality is, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Jamie's
I'm just-
not the Courtier.
All right. That's enough shenanigans out of you people. You know, not everybody plays perfectly, especially storytellers. I
Wow.
found a issue with the way this game has ended. The game has ended. The game is over. We are going to say that
I don't even
the
want to know
good
what
team has won.
The good team has won.
The good team has won.
Because Ross
there
is the
was
minstrel.
a fibbing issue.
2 of them.
Listen, did I say you could unmute yourself, sir?
Is about
Yes.
information. It's not about
Hey,
how
hey,
Zambul
Anton,
works.
Anton, I can use it however I want. Anyways, let me tell you that Anton was correct. That if there is a minstrel in play, and if Jamie was a minion, if Anton was the Zambul, when he died, the game should have ended. But allow me to show you what really happened.
I don't even want to know.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, upon further review, I realized that the Minstrels of Power does go through dusk the next day. So it does go through the end of executions. So that is correct. And the game had ended. The DA was Sam. He protected Anton the first day. And then he protected Jason the second day. And then he protected Anton the third day, which is where I screwed up earliest. And because Anton actually tried to kill himself. There should have been 3 deaths because the gambler did indeed gamble wrong. There was no Poe. And the assassin killed Sarah that same day. And he was planning on killing himself. So I told Anton that it's probably my fault that he did not win. Because if he would have died, people probably would have suspected him less. So this was good. Chambermaid did see Ross and James as 0. and then James is Jason as 1, so that was all correct. And Ross was the minstrel. You guys did kill the Exorcist day 1 during the day. That was an oopsie. I will say that James, that was gutsy to go after one specific demon, but to each their own. Guts is what you got. So
That was close.
yep. And that is
You had the right guy.
James,
the right
always
guy.
use on-board. There's no reason.
Reese, I almost fixed your error.
I know.
Why did you finish the game?
yes, that's true. I could have allowed it to end, but I don't think they would have killed you, and that wouldn't have felt right because they should have at least had some kind of suspicion on you, I guess, or maybe not. I don't know. I screwed up.
Well,
That's no big deal.
I will say it would be
We will edit this
problematic.
for better to make it look like I did not. So that's okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal at all. You're learning, so.
I would say, Anton, it would have been problematic had we literally not killed you because it's impossible for you to be the demon, only to find out that the reason that the information was because the game.
I was saying that I was fixing the previous mistake when I was trying to kill myself on my own.
But for the record, I feel bad for you also because it wasn't fair for you.
No, that's fine. It
was
was one of the like finest game I played like recently because I didn't just died by execution the first day.
I think if you had
you
killed
lasted.
yourself, that it would have been impossible for us to figure it out because it would have been confirmed Poe at that
And I
point.
went to him. I went to him 2 or 3 times after that night. Said, "I'm sorry. You should. I screwed up your game. You should have won. I think, but
It wouldn't have been confirmed Poe.
Well,
It wouldn't have been confirmed Poe.
nothing is
there
ever
would be
confirmed, but we
three
would have
people dead.
all thought that. You don't have to believe that
No,
though.
because James's gamble still we would have said.
Well, yeah, but he could have been killed by the Poe. It just a
Yeah.
coincidence. Even James
But-
probably would have thought it was a Poe at that point.
And because there was no kill in previous night.
Yeah.
so Anton, I believe you could have won had I not screwed up the DA incident."
That's everything fine. Thank you.
And Yahoo, I had no idea if you were actually evil when we were voting on you.
Well,
but,
I realized that because I wasn't.
I was thought, well, maybe the pacifist ability will go off and then we'll get better.
Well, that's fine.
But still, you executed me without even speaking to me at all.
And I
Who?
said it'll be second.
Everybody, only Ross spoke to me.
Jason's trying to say something.
Oh, I was saying pacifist ability doesn't just go off on the first turn. It goes off at random.
Whenever, yeah.
Ross's one
Yeah.
made more sense for it to go off.
Yeah. There's a chance he could have used it.
But I did call that Sam was the DA.
Which kind of worked out, but then I was able to reach across the table and go, Ross, I'm the pacifist. That's why you survived. And we were able to bring Ross into our circle of trust on our side.
Yeah. I did think Sam was evil.
Yeah, well,
And Anton, the only reason it was down, you and Jamie were the only 2 people that on my grimoire that I didn't know anything about.
I can understand why James thinks so, but I can't understand why everybody can confirm James. I mean, from James' perspective, it seems logical, but from everybody else's perspective,
Well,
how you confirm
James
James?
gambled me as pacifist on turn 1. So
Yeah.
And I
But
went
how do you know he did?
on day 1. I went to him and told him exactly what I was.
we
We did a 1 for 1.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
And
things.
then I said I'm gonna gamble you tonight, and if I would have
I said
died, then
fine.
I would have said Jason lied about his role and he's evil.
Yeah, and I said I'm fine,
Anton?
gamble me.
Anton, in the end,